what you think about 50 and the Harris family. Oh man, that shit is hilarious. But y'all know 50 ain't done. He's calculated. He's calculated. Let me tell you what my opinion. Let me give my opinion on this. What people's not understanding. Let me tell you a little bit about 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, 2/4, half a fucking dollar, 50. Listen, let me tell y'all about that motherfucker. The man is beyond music, okay? So all of these old artists that's coming out with their new music.
Now, this is where things truly begin to heat up. Kemp has reportedly stepped forward to advise King Harris and the entire Harris family to reconsider their very public back and forth with 50 Cent. And that advice carries far more weight than it might initially appear. Over time, King Harris has allegedly resurfaced old reports and made bold claims that ignited massive conversations online, even prompting 50 Cent to directly address the situation during interviews. What makes Kemp's message stand apart is the powerful context behind it. This is not coming from an outsider with zero connection to 50 Cent. Far from it. Recently resurfaced clips and widespread media coverage strongly suggest that Kemp and 50 Cent shared professional ties that stretch back several years. That history adds a significant layer of depth to her warning, leaving people to wonder whether there is far more to her words than simple, surface-level advice. Several online observers have questioned whether Kemp's comments indicate that she understands how 50 Cent operates behind the scenes, possibly at a level the general public has never fully grasped. Online discussions have even speculated about whether her perspective stems from past proximity to his inner circle.
See, they need to let it go. They need to just promote their music and leave that man alone. He's not entitled to do a versus. He's beyond music now. He's in film and television, okay? Music doesn't move him.
However, there is no verified information confirming any ongoing affiliation. To be absolutely clear, no confirmed reports establish that she is officially connected to his team in any formal capacity. Still, with older media clips and past interactions continuing to resurface, viewers are actively debating whether her remarks reflect personal insider insight or simply loyalty shaped by history. The renewed attention has undeniably ignited conversation across every major social platform. The discussion now shifts to public opinion. Some viewers are questioning whether Kemp is sincerely offering guidance to King Harris, or whether her past connection to 50 Cent is quietly influencing her stance. Others have raised the question of whether her comments might unintentionally come across as supportive of 50 Cent's position. No confirmed reports suggest any formal alignment, but the speculation alone has been enough to fuel a relentless and ongoing online debate. In a significant recent development, Kemp publicly addressed comments reportedly made by King Harris about 50 Cent, and her response immediately grabbed attention across the internet. According to widely circulating clips, she appeared to question why the situation was being allowed to escalate and suggested that certain remarks were doing more harm than good. While she avoided hostile language, her tone made it clear that she believed things were being pushed far beyond what was necessary. Observers noted that her comments seemed firmly focused on encouraging a more measured, strategic approach, rather than simply throwing fuel on an already raging fire. Reports also indicate that the discussion gained serious traction after Rick Ross appeared to weigh in, with many viewers interpreting his stance as openly taking a side. However, no official statements have confirmed any formal alignment on his part. The reactions flooding social media make it clear that fans are closely dissecting every single response, desperate to piece together exactly where each public figure truly stands. Kemp reportedly made it crystal clear that her perspective is rooted in experience, referencing past interactions and industry history without diving into excessive detail. She appeared to strongly emphasize that public disputes have a dangerous tendency to spiral far beyond the original issue, especially when supercharged by the relentless power of online platforms. Supporters of her position argue she is offering genuinely practical, hard-earned advice. Critics, however, suggest that her long history with 50 Cent may be coloring how her words land with the public. At the same time, King Harris's earlier comments about 50 Cent continue to circulate widely, sparking ongoing debates about whether younger voices in the industry should approach veteran artists with a different level of strategy and caution. None of the individuals involved have confirmed any private ongoing conflict, but the online discourse remains as active and intense as ever. Every new clip or repost seems to trigger another powerful wave of reactions. As Rick Ross's name became further embedded in the conversation, fans began intensely analyzing his reported reactions and statements. Some interpreted his involvement as subtle but deliberate support for one side, while others believe his comments were broader, more general observations about the unfolding situation. No verified confirmation exists of any coordinated stance between the parties involved. Overall, this situation is a striking demonstration of how quickly commentary can explode into widespread, unstoppable discussion. Tia Kemp's response, King Harris's earlier remarks, and Rick Ross's reported position have all added complex new layers to the narrative. While much of the debate remains grounded in interpretation rather than confirmed facts, the public exchange continues to pull in massive attention and keep audiences locked in.
Not gonna push him. So with Tip dropping his new single, of course he gotta sell it. So hey, here's a strategic move. Let's go at 50, nigga, do it versus. Y'all know he ain't finna do it. You know he's not finna do it, because if he was gonna do it, he would have did it when the wave was going on, when everybody was doing the verses. I'm pretty sure he was offered during that time. The man is beyond music. That's all I can say. So when these artists come out with their music...
As more clips circulated, Tia Kemp reportedly doubled down hard on her position, suggesting that public call-outs sometimes generate far bigger headlines than they are worth. She appeared to imply that genuine industry experience teaches people when to speak up, and, more importantly, when to strategically step back. Viewers wasted no time picking apart her every word, with some insisting she sounded protective of 50 Cent and others firmly believing she was simply advocating for smarter, more calculated moves. No verified reports confirm any direct coordination between her and 50 Cent, but the precise timing of her response absolutely caught the internet's attention. Meanwhile, King Harris's earlier remarks continue trending across platforms, with users relentlessly reposting segments and layering on their own sharp commentary. Public opinion remains sharply divided, a powerful testament to just how polarizing the situation has become when high-profile names are thrown into the mix. Rick Ross's reported involvement only added yet another dimension to the discussion. Some social media users interpreted his comments as subtle backing for one side, while others insisted he was simply sharing broad thoughts about respect and legacy in the music world. No official confirmation of any alliance has emerged, but fans keep dissecting every word and gesture, hunting for hidden meaning. Tia Kemp's response also ignited a fierce debate about loyalty versus independent perspective. Her supporters claim she is speaking from genuine personal knowledge and long-term, up-close observation. Critics challenge whether her past connections might be unconsciously shaping how her statements are received by the public. Regardless of which side you fall on, this exchange has thrust the conversation into an even brighter spotlight, pulling in reactions from multiple fan bases simultaneously. Observers have noted that situations like this have a tendency to grow exponentially not because of direct confrontation, but because of social media momentum. Tia Kemp reportedly emphasized that public disputes can rapidly and permanently shift narratives, leaving lasting impressions that are nearly impossible to shake. Her remarks appeared laser-focused on strategy and self-awareness rather than personal attacks, a move that many viewers saw as both deliberate and calculated. King Harris's name continues to be tied to the ongoing chatter, with loyal supporters defending his right to voice his opinions while others push for a more cautious, strategic approach. Rick Ross's reported stance keeps feeding the curiosity of audiences everywhere as they try to decode exactly where everyone truly stands. With no confirmed statements about any private disagreements, the discussion remains almost entirely driven by interpretation and the lightning-fast pace of online commentary.
And they go at 50, it's all about sales. That's all it's about. It's all it's about. Beef with him, say what you're gonna say. He don't give a fuck about y'all saying nobody's dead mama, this, that, and the other. He done been without that lady for years. That does not bother him and move him. That's just my opinion, okay? He is a true villain. He really is. He is not the person to be keep fucking with. Because I'm going to tell you something. Everything everybody doing right now, that shit gonna die down. And when they think it's over, that's when that bitch go...
Interview. New clips from Tia Kemp's live session began making the rounds, and viewers were quick to notice her calm yet firm and unwavering delivery. She reportedly questioned why younger artists feel compelled to publicly challenge established, veteran figures instead of handling disagreements through smarter, more strategic channels. According to those who watched the full stream, she placed heavy emphasis on timing, reputation, and long-term brand building as the critical factors in any public exchange. Her comments were framed as general advice, but virtually everyone understood exactly who the message was directed at. Several entertainment blogs highlighted that Tia Kemp directly referenced how quickly narratives can flip online, noting that a single viral moment has the power to shape public perception for years. No verified reports of direct communication between her and the other parties involved have surfaced. Yet her commentary continues to fuel intense analysis across every digital platform. Additional reactions emerged after fans revisited older interviews connected to the artists involved. In those archival clips, themes of competition, respect, and media strategy were recurring and prominent topics. Commentators now suggest that the current exchange is less about one isolated disagreement and more about broader, deeply rooted industry dynamics. Tia Kemp's recent statements reportedly touched on the critical importance of protecting one's public image, particularly when cameras and live streams are always on and always watching. Meanwhile, King Harris's supporters argue passionately that expressing opinions is a fundamental part of building an authentic voice in entertainment. Others counter that directly challenging high-profile, established names can divert attention dangerously away from personal projects and growth. Rick Ross's reported remarks continue to be interpreted in wildly different ways, with no formal confirmation of any coordinated stance from any party. The situation appears to be sustained almost entirely by audience reaction and the unstoppable engine of repost culture. Industry commentators have also drawn attention to how swiftly alliances are assumed during moments like this. Tia Kemp reportedly addressed the speculation head-on, suggesting that people online constantly construct narratives without anywhere near the full picture or context. She appeared to stress firmly that not every comment signals loyalty to one side, but rather reflects a personal perspective shaped by years of experience. That clarification has done little to quiet the debates, as viewers continue dissecting her wording with microscopic intensity. At the same time, conversations about generational differences within the music industry have gained significant momentum alongside this story. Analysts observe that established artists and emerging voices often approach public criticism through entirely different lenses, which can naturally lead to serious misunderstandings. While no official statements confirm any deeper underlying dispute, the evolving commentary keeps audiences hooked and watching every single update with sharp attention.
Situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world,
Interview. During another segment of her live stream, Tia Kemp reportedly turned her focus directly to the tone of the online debate itself. She suggested that social media has a dangerous tendency to reward bold, inflammatory statements, even when those statements quietly complicate real relationships behind the scenes. According to viewers, she strongly emphasized that public platforms are extraordinarily powerful tools capable of either elevating a career or creating completely unnecessary, lasting friction. Her remarks were widely described as measured and composed, with a clear, deliberate focus on professionalism rather than personal attacks. Entertainment commentators later noted that this situation has attracted heavy attention from multiple major blogs and reaction channels, dramatically expanding its reach far beyond the original comments. While none of the individuals involved have issued formal press statements about any dispute, the steady, relentless stream of reactions continues to shape and reshape public perception in real time. Some analysts have framed this entire moment as a larger, broader lesson about brand alignment and strategic public positioning. Reports suggest Tia Kemp referenced how reputations are painstakingly built over years and can be fundamentally shaken by a single viral exchange. She appeared to champion calculated, deliberate responses over impulsive, emotionally driven reactions, a message that many viewers received as genuinely valuable, hard-won advice. Meanwhile, debate panels and reaction creators have launched into multi-angle breakdowns of the situation, carefully analyzing body language, word choice, and timing. Despite the overwhelming volume of analysis, no official documentation confirms any structured disagreement among the individuals involved. The conversation remains almost entirely shaped by audience interpretation and the relentless, breakneck pace of online commentary. Across multiple fan forums, users began dissecting Tia Kemp's exact wording line by line with surgical precision. Some argued her phrasing carried the unmistakable ring of insider awareness, while others maintained she was drawing purely from broad industry experience. Several discussion threads even surfaced older interviews she has given in the past, pointing out striking similarities in how she consistently addresses strategy and public image management. None of those comparisons confirm behind-the-scenes involvement, but they have undeniably added even more layers to the ongoing online debate. Digital communities across Reddit and X have also raised the pointed question of whether this situation is being amplified more by fan reactions than by the artists themselves. Engagement spikes reportedly followed reposted short clips rather than full-length videos, revealing just how powerfully condensed snippets are driving the majority of public opinion. Interview. Blog sites covering hip-hop culture have highlighted how Rick Ross's name entering the conversation shifted the entire tone of the discussion in a noticeable way. Some writers suggested that when established, high-profile figures are publicly linked together, audiences instinctively assume rivalry or alignment, even without a shred of direct confirmation. Forum users have since debated intensely whether his comments were direct, targeted responses, or simply general observations that were plucked out of context. Meanwhile, supporters of King Harris have been fiercely vocal in comment sections, framing the situation as part of a bold new generation refusing to be silenced and finding its authentic voice. Critics on those same threads argue that timing and delivery matter every bit as much as raw confidence. No verified reports confirm any coordinated actions, but the steady, relentless flow of opinion pieces keeps the narrative alive and continuously evolving. Reaction channels across video platforms have also joined the fray, with creators meticulously analyzing facial expressions, deliberate pauses, and vocal tone from Tia Kemp's live stream clips. Some reviewers insist her controlled, measured delivery signals a highly calculated, strategic messaging approach, while others believe she was simply clarifying her personal perspective. These detailed breakdowns have generated thousands upon thousands of additional comments, further extending the topic's already massive reach. In several online polls posted by major entertainment pages, audiences appear almost evenly split on whether her remarks represented neutral, well-meaning advice or indirect, thinly veiled support for one side. The varied results across different platforms strongly suggest that individual fan bases are heavily influencing the outcomes. Despite all the swirling commentary flooding forums and media spaces, there are still no official confirmations of any formal conflict, leaving interpretation firmly in the driver's seat of this entire conversation. On several hip-hop discussion boards, longtime users began pulling up past examples where very public disagreements unexpectedly transformed into significant marketing boosts for everyone involved. Some forum members boldly suggested that this entire situation could be unintentionally increasing the visibility of every name attached to it. They pointed to previous industry examples where heated online debates directly translated into surges in streaming numbers and a flood of fresh interview requests. While there is no confirmed evidence of any deliberate planning, the theory has gained serious traction across comment sections. Other users push back hard on that idea, arguing that not every trending topic is the product of a master strategy. A few posters even shared screenshots of analytics reportedly showing temporary but sharp jumps in search traffic tied to the names involved. Those numbers have not been independently verified, but they have injected yet another compelling angle into the ongoing conversation. In podcast recap threads, listeners debated extensively how tone and delivery often shape public reaction far more powerfully than the actual words spoken. Some commenters observed that Tia Kemp maintained rock-solid composure throughout her remarks, which they read as highly intentional restraint. Others argued that calm, measured delivery can still carry an unmistakably strong and pointed underlying message. These sharply contrasting interpretations have fueled long, passionate exchanges across fan communities. Entertainment bloggers have also highlighted that short-form clips appear to be the primary engine driving the majority of reactions. According to social tracking tools cited in various online articles, condensed snippets are receiving dramatically higher engagement than full-length discussions. That revealing pattern may explain precisely why certain phrases are being amplified to deafening levels while the broader context continues to be largely overlooked. On Instagram, verified fan pages have launched side-by-side comparisons of past interviews featuring the artists mentioned. Some users argue these clips reveal consistent, recurring themes about respect and industry hierarchy. Others caution that pulling quotes from entirely different years can create dangerously misleading parallels. None of the comparisons confirm direct tension, but they have undeniably encouraged much deeper analysis among followers. A handful of digital culture commentators have also raised the angle that generational shifts in communication style may be at the heart of all this. They observe that younger personalities tend to lean hard into bold, unfiltered online expression, while veterans typically favor measured, strategic responses. This perspective has gained strong support in forum polls where voters appear almost evenly divided on whether the current exchange reflects genuine personal disagreement or simply two fundamentally different approaches to public commentary. Interview. On Reddit, a thread in the popular hip-hop community began trending after users collaboratively mapped out a detailed timeline of events, precisely when the original comments were made, when Tia Kemp responded, and when Rick Ross's name first entered the conversation. Several users argued that seeing everything laid out in proper chronological order makes the situation appear far less explosive than social media headlines would have everyone believe. Others insist the timing still feels too deliberate to be coincidental. None of the timeline breakdowns confirm any coordinated moves, but the detailed, meticulously researched posts have earned heavy upvotes and ignited long, heated debates. Some Redditors also pointedly noted how quickly reaction pages repost selectively edited moments instead of providing full, complete explanations. That sharp observation has sparked broader discussions about how clip culture can hijack and reshape public perception within a matter of hours. Over on X, trending tabs briefly featured keywords connected to the situation, with users firing off hot takes and rapid-fire threads at a relentless pace. Several verified accounts commented that the discourse reflects a much larger, recurring pattern in entertainment, where commentary consistently travels faster than clarification ever can. Screenshots of engagement metrics circulated widely, showing dramatic spikes shortly after short clips were shared. While those screenshots have not been officially confirmed, they have fueled intense speculation about how algorithms deliberately amplify conflict-driven conversations. Other users on the platform argue that this entire discussion is ultimately a powerful testament to the sheer force of audience interpretation. Some genuinely believe Tia Kemp's words were sincere, practical advice. Others read layers of deeper, calculated meaning into her every phrase. That sharp split continues to drive a relentless wave of reposts and quote threads that show no signs of slowing down. In independent entertainment forums, moderators reportedly had to step in and remind users to rigorously separate opinion from verified information as the debate intensified. Some participants dug deep into body language analysis from live stream clips, while others focused strictly on transcript excerpts. A few forum members even created polls asking whether Rick Ross's reported remarks were direct, pointed commentary, or broad industry observations. The results showed a remarkably even divide, powerfully reflecting just how split and polarized the audience truly remains. Meanwhile, digital culture bloggers have been actively referencing these forum discussions and recap articles, noting how grassroots, community-driven conversations frequently shape major media narratives, even in the complete absence of confirmed reports of a formal dispute. The steady, unrelenting wave of user-generated analysis continues to push the topic deeper and wider across every platform. As the online discussion keeps unfolding, new threads on Reddit and X are now laser-focused on what happens next. Some users are convinced the conversation will fade just as fast as it erupted, while others predict that one more response from any of the key figures could reignite the entire firestorm instantly. A few entertainment commentators have even suggested that the deliberate silence from the main figures involved may itself be a calculated, strategic move, a conscious decision to let the public attention cool down on its own. There are still no verified reports confirming any formal dispute. Yet the steady, relentless wave of commentary keeps this topic breathing and alive across every platform. At this point, the situation is driven far more by interpretation than by confirmed, verified facts. So, what do you think? Was Tia Kemp offering genuinely heartfelt advice, or did her history with 50 Cent make the message land in an entirely different way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more updates and breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the next update.